Welcome back to the Humblewood campaign. I, as always, am Rudy Motherlover, your GM, with a fancy new background. Everybody want to introduce themselves once again? Randy, why don't you go first?
Hey, I'm Randy. I play Dante, the Maypac Ranger.
Next. Go ahead, Kathleen.
Hey guys, I'm Kathleen. I am playing Pippin Bailey Barncroft, Humblewood's best bard. She is 20-something Sarah Luma bard who just happens to be a budgie bird. She's quite pretentious, but maybe learning how to be a little bit more friendly with her new adventuring crew.
Okay. Pan, you want to go ahead?
Sure. Hi.
Oh, your sound.
Making noise.
Yeah,
Let's do this. Does that work?
that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. I play Vixen Marion, the Vulpine sorcerer.
And hello, my name is Mika, and I play Augie Whitefeather. She's a Swift Strig cleric.
There's an echo in your mic. Can you speak
Okay,
again?
trying that one more time. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so my name is Mika. All better? All right. So
Yeah, that's all
I play
good.
Augie Whitefeather, a Swift Strig cleric.
And when we last left off, the four of you had hired a boat on the Talongrip coast and sailed sort of southwesterly into a terrible storm where the ship was attacked by a wakeworm, a giant sea creature, a leviathan-like beast. The ship sustained some heavy damage, but you guys managed to slay the beast and spent a few days waiting on the ship while they did some repairs so that they could continue on. Finally, however, this morning you arrived at a lagoon on this volcanic island. Black sand beaches, and the backside of the island is this solid cliff face from which lava pours down into the sea. And the inside of this lagoon area is backdropped by thick jungle. Strange noises, creatures you've never heard before, echo through the trees. With some help from Conch, you guys make your way ashore and find yourself sort of amidst a ship graveyard. The area around the outside of the island and even in this very lagoon are smashed pieces of ships and masts and things sticking out as you guys swim in. You can see that there's well, there must be dozens. As you make your way onto the beach, there's about 20 or 30 feet of black sand, and then lush jungle beyond, vines and dense underbrush. As I said, strange creatures chitter and hoot and holler. Everybody can make perception tests if they like. Oh, is everybody in roll 20?
But I don't see anyone else.
Oh, you need to be in fallen tree.
Doesn't seem to be sending it to my roll.
It's in the Discord chat.
It worked for me. I rolled a 12.
Discord.
Okay. Yeah, the link's in the Discord chat, Pan. Under General, under the text channel.
Perception.
Can you see my perception roll show up? Is it picking it up in roll 20?
I haven't seen it
I don't-
yet. No.
I don't think it did.
Did you do it
Okay,
from
I'm just
D&D
refreshing
Beyond?
my
Doing it
D&D
from the
Beyond
either.
sheet. Yeah, I'm doing it there because I have it linked through Beyond 20. So I'm just reconnecting it, refreshing it. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, I'll do it directly in roll 20.
Anyway, you guys are standing on the beach. Conch sort of looks at you guys shyly. So we're gonna spend the next couple of days repairing the ship. Try to scuttle what we can from the nearby wrecks. Captain says if you guys aren't back by then, you'll have to swim home. What do you guys do?
Okay, well, let's get a move on. Do we see the path toward anywhere that looks like anyone might have inhabited or moved through here, or any houses in the area?
Other than
Any dwellings?
there's nothing that you can. There's no buildings that you see. In the backdrop is a large sort of smoking active volcano. And then nobody really. I see your perception rolls now. Nobody hears anything other than the hooting and hollering of strange creatures. Okay, nobody's in the roll 20.
It just froze up on me. I just had to reload it.
All right.
I see the 4 of us still there. Under the fallen tree, roll 20.
Yeah, it looks
I
like they're
don't
coming
see
back.
Pan. I see
Yeah,
Cat
no,
and
I
Random.
was in first.
Sorry about that stream.
Still there.
Yep, should be back and good. Okay.
Well,
There we go.
I say we forge ahead and try to see a little further down in this island if there might be something.
I got a nat
Um,
20.
You think you can hear your keen Vulpan ears pick up the sound of drums. You're certain of it. Someone's rhythmically playing drums from the west side of the island.
I can hear something in the distance.
Maybe this place is not so uninhabited as you thought.
I can go scout it out.
Well,
I can hear something in the
I
distance.
suppose.
Some sort of drumming. Perhaps tribal? I don't know if we're alone here.
well, we are looking for Luna. Is that her name?
Lulu.
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 We're looking for Lulu. And she's supposed to live on this island, so maybe they will know.
And I suggest we head towards it.
Maybe Lulu plays drums.
Let's hope that she does.
Let's hope that she does.
I'll follow after you fine folks. If you wish to lead the way, the strongest of you.
Sure, let's go.
What's your favorite terrain, Dante?
Forest.
You find this as you move into the jungle. You guys are sort of off the beach. A big plume of smoke puffs out of the volcano almost as a greeting to your arrival. So you guys step up off the black sand and into the underbrush of the jungle. Something is frozen.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Just
I'll take survival checks from you guys.
I got a wonderful 4.
Yeah, I didn't do too well. 4 as well.
My roll 20 is frozen. You find the
Not so bad
going.
for me. I got 20.
Okay, you managed to plow through basically in front of everybody else. But the thick foliage and the vines and so on are slowing everybody else.
I'm not much made for jungle adventuring. I'd rather be in the city. Oh God, there's bugs everywhere.
Great, we can catch them for a snack for later. We were worried there wasn't going to be anything to eat.
I think these ones are trying to make me into a snack, to be honest. Oh, there's another one.
Large
Cheer
flying
up.
insects buzzing about.
And falls over a branch and picks herself up, dusts herself off, makes a grumbling noise, and continues after everyone. I just would rather.
I'm
be
not
at home at
making
this
very
point.
good time either, Pip. So
I think it's just this island. I think it's just a bad luck island.
We're not going to go too far ahead of the group. Can I offer a hand if anybody needs a hand to step over some fallen twigs or underbrush?
Sure, you hold branches aside for one person. The person following them gets whacked in the face by said branch, however.
That sounds about right.
Why, thank you, Augie. That's quite kind of you. I turn to look back at Marion.
I don't think Dante's actually affected by dense jungle, by
Nope.
difficult terrain, right? Yeah, so you're sort
No,
of
I'm just cruising through it.
slipping in and out. Oh man, my Chrome is effing up. There we go. Finally. Okay.
Technology.
Okay. Cool. As you guys make your way in a little bit further, you hear the sounds of a river. And up ahead, through the jungle, you find a small piled stone bridge, expertly laid in such a way that it sits in an arch over this quite large riverway. Beyond is sort of a clearing with one large fallen tree in it. As you guys reach the far side of the bridge, you hear a strange sort of hooting, whistling noise.
Does anyone understand this particular type of dialect? By any chance?
A strange, almost what you might imagine your cave people might look like, Pip. long legs, feathers running down its side and off the back of its head, beak-like face, bounds up onto the top of the branches of this fallen tree, and sort of hoots at the rest of you.
I'm gonna whistle back. I'll whistle
Oh.
back.
It cocks its head from side to side.
Hello there, sir or madam. By any chance, do you know anyone on this island named Lulu?
It does another whistle and sort of moves forward down off the tree.
Does it look particularly in any sort of way other than, being helpful and wonderful and honest? Doesn't look angry or anything, does it?
It regards you with its reptilian eye and sort of cocks its head from side to side.
This is curious.
I'm not quite sure of what dialect you're using. Do you speak Common at all? Maybe Elvish at all?
Make an insight check.
Can we all do that?
Sure.
Cool. My world's been absolute trash. That was a 6.
I see that.
Dean?
It seems to be listening to your words, just sort of silently pondering. It seems to understand you.
I'm gonna ask, are you Lulu?
It cocks its head and makes sort of a cooing noise. Sounds vaguely like Lulu.
Yes, Lulu.
Dante, are you staying on the far side of the bridge there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep a watch.
I'm going to offer this maybe Lulu some of the crickets in my pocket.
So you approach it?
Well, I'm not gonna get up in its face. Just approach a little bit and say, "Here, we brought some crickets. We brought some crickets for you from the mainland. Sue sent us over to say hello."
It moves forward and sort of cocks its head from side to side.
I'll give it some crickets.
It cocks its head back and lets out a hoot. It sounds vaguely like bird folk. Orin. Sounds vaguely like Orin.
Well, I speak both of those. Any idea what it might be trying to say?
It's a call of some kind.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming it's calling its friends, I hope. I hope not.
Is it wearing any clothes or anything?
No. Just feathers and scales.
So kind of compared to us, he's just standing there naked, he or she.
Yes. After a moment, there's a rustling in the bush. And 4 smaller versions, differently colored feathers, perhaps adolescents, make their way out of the trees. They all make that same
welcome party.
They all make that same cooing noise, the hoot, and it's echoed by the larger one in front of you.
How tall is the smallest one?
Probably about head height with you.
About 2 feet.
Oh, they're about 3 feet then.
I'm gonna try my best to repeat the softer of the sounds, the more like.
You can try animal handling if you like.
I'll try it.
There's a hoot further off from back with the way you came.
I hope we're not interrupting anything. It seems maybe like this is some kind of family gathering you have. Terribly sorry. We could be on our way unless you have an idea where this Lulu is.
As you
Oh,
as you are sort of hand extended with your crickets, this one starts getting closer and closer. You're making that cooing noise, and the little ones are all starting to come forward. Curiously,
Give 'em, the
sort of.
crickets. Here, have some crickets. Here.
The little ones start coming out to see what you've got. The large one, the mother, puts her muzzle in your hand and starts chewing on the crickets.
oh well, that's awfully
Crickets
sweet
to
of
her and
them.
her children.
Bobby seem to have a way with them, dear. Let me see what I have, and I
They're-
turn
they
and
seem
start dumping out
hungry.
my pack.
As you sort of hear the little ones cooing and they one of them rubs up against your leg. These ones sort of curiously approaching you. The mother takes you take your eyes off the mother for just a second, and you feel sharp teeth bite down on your arm.
Ouch.
For 14 damage.
More than an ouch.
I'm gonna pull my arm away and say, "Bad bird."
You are bleeding. You are bleeding quite profusely.
Oh,
Break
no.
that.
Augie, are you alright here?
Can everyone roll initiative, please?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Mother effing F. Bird. All right.
Wow,
Initiative
these
on its
rolls
way.
are horrible.
I rolled a natural 1.
Awesome. You guys are doing great.
I got
You both
winning
rolled a
tonight.
natural 1, so you guys are both surprised, basically.
Damn.
Right.
This is gonna be a
Oh,
short
it's
game,
so
guys.
I didn't do much better.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh, nice. Dire Velociraptor. Lovely.
This sounds lovely.
Yes. Patting down the trail behind you in a pincer maneuver. Dante, you hear this thing give a hoot as it bursts through the underbrush, and one of the largest ones, must be the alpha of the pack, comes and takes a swing at you.
Great.
I knew you'd like that.
Yes, well, at this point, I don't believe that they're civilized.
Oh, does a 22 hit you?
Oh yeah.
This one bites you sort of on the thigh for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then the little ones attack. Oh, damn. Okay, so little one, Augie, what's your AC? Is it 18?
Seven, 17.
Okay. The one behind you bites you for 4. You guys are moving slow today.
Yeah.
This one moves up on you, Vixen.
All that seasickness from being on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big whiff on Vixen. Little one tries to nip you, Pip. That's a whiff too.
Quite unseemly.
Oh yeah, that one just moves. Next up is Augie.
I'm going to take my mace and give them actually, yeah, I'll take my mace and give the mother a nice big smack with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also, as my bonus action, I'll cast a healing spell on myself.
You got it. Healing
So
word.
first my attack, I guess. Healing word, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so first is my melee mace attack here. There we go. It's a 6.
You take out your mace. It ducks under your swing, and sort of starts to round, round on you. Little Velociraptor takes a swing at Pip, closest
Oh
to
wait,
you.
my healing word. Do I do that
Oh
first?
yeah, yes please.
As my bonus action.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just before I die. Okay, it's okay. Okay.
Pip, you get nipped for 2. And what did you heal for?
It's should be coming up there.
You healed for 5.
5.
Okay, and the mother goes.
Sorry, accidental re-roll there, but didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just ignore that last one. Okay.
Okay, Vixen, can you make a strength saving throw, please? And does a 14 hit you? Pan? Oh, she frozen.
9 on that.
No, we're good. Okay, so then you take 16 piercing damage. And you're knocked prone. And then it can try and bite you. for another 11.
Yeah, I'm unconscious. Dave.
Damn. Okay, sorry about that. Which is too bad because you were up next. Dante, it's your turn.
All right, time to fight. Okay, so I'm gonna attack the one that's right beside me.
You got it.
Okay, so the blade of the wood. Okay, that's a 22.
That hits.
Okay, short sword, 24.
Those both hit.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the blade of the wood does 9 damage. The short sword does 4.
All right, nice. Yeah, you land 2 solid hits in it. It actually shrieks and sort of falls back from you. Pippin, your go.
Sweet.
Okay, going for the smallest one in front of me. I'm going to attack with my rapier. Let's see. Does a 9 hit?
No, that's misses.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Dante.
Okay.
Kill them, please. It's time to go.
The large male backs up and pounces for you, Dante. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
Yep. 7.
If it hits you, you would fail. But I don't think a 13 hits your AC, right?
No.
Awesome. Okay. It pounces for you, but misses. You basically sidestep the thing as its big dew claws come down, looking for something soft. The little guy's attack. That's 1 bite. There's got to be a faster way. Ooh, and a nat 20. That was weird. Vixen's down, so this little one's going to come for you, Augie. All right, so
15 doesn't hit.
cool. You block that one with your shield as it comes sort of from behind you. Pip, however, you get hit by 2.
Oh.
For for 3, and so for a total of 7. You get nipped
7
from
points of damage.
Yeah, you get nipped from 2 sides. That is those velociraptors. Augie, you're up.
So, the ones right behind me here,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take this one to my. What is that? I guess it's my behind my left wing. Is that the one that just tried to bite me?
Yeah, the one on your right.
Okay. So I'm going to cast uh what's it called? Sacred Light. Hang on a second.
Sacred
Oh my
Flame?
goodness, this is so delayed today. Sacred Flame. It's been a while, guys. Sorry. Sacred Flame on it.
Okay, yep. As a bonus action.
And I'm gonna it's a bonus action. Yep. Is that a bonus action? Yeah.
Sacred Flame is a bonus
No,
action,
and
isn't it?
Spare the Dying, Healing Word, and Spiritual Weapon are my bonus actions. So as a bonus action, I'll Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sacred Flame doesn't require a roll. It's a whiz save.
Oh, right.
It's a cantrip. And the it's going against the 13.
It fails.
Okay. So then I'll just do my my damage on that. Sacred Flame, there it is. Okay, that's rolling. It's on its way. So that looks like it's 3 damage. And then for my bonus action, the Spiritual Weapon is going to be my it's going to be a pair of claws this time, a pair of owl talons floating up in the sky. And it looks like that's for a 7.
4
Is that right?
damage. 7
4
is
damage.
is the swing. It misses.
The swing. 6 feet.
It
Okay.
makes an attack. Here I can give you a.
There we go.
There's your spiritual weapon.
Nice.
All right, and we're back. Oh, it already went, I think. Okay, the mother turns on you, Pippin.
We were having such a lovely chat earlier. I don't really understand why you decided to go against me like this.
It comes
The
in
children are
swinging.
quite lovely.
Does a 22 and a 19 hit?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
So that's 7 and, wow, 14. For a total of 21.
Oh, okay. So I am down and I'm making, I think I did more than half of my death saves. Or no. No, it says that I can make a death save now, so.
Yes. And so should Vixen Marion on her turn.
Yes. Okay. Death saves?
Just roll a d20.
It's
Okay.
just a d20.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, okay, so that's your first success.
Okay.
Dante, you're up.
Sweet. Okay. I will attack that one that's beside me again.
Go for it.
Okay, so Blade of the Wood. 22.
Hit.
Okay, the short sword. 22 as well.
Still a hit.
Okay, so Blade of the Wood does 6 damage, and short sword does 6 damage.
You kill him. You pierce him with both of your short swords, and it sort of shrieks and staggers and falls over. Should be a way to remove them. Pippin, you are down. Make a death save.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that's down. Okay, Augie.
I got a 12, so
That's a pass.
that's a success.
Yes, it is.
So just to be clear, the 2 small ones are left, and the mother and the male are both down?
No, the mother is still up. I don't think she's even hurt.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, and then the other 2 are right here next to me. So I'm going to cast Sacred Light on the one to my right.
Sacred.
And my talons. Sorry, Sacred Flame. Oh my gosh. Sacred Flame
Yeah.
to the one on my right. And then my talons are going to take another swipe at the other one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So Sacred Flame is a whiz save against 13.
Of course it is. Yeah, that's a fail. So roll damage.
Okay.
It got 0.
That is a critical fail.
Pretty
Oh,
close.
shit.
It's only 2 damage on that one.
Okay, it's looking pretty hurt, but
Yeah.
it's not dead.
The spiritual weapon. Looks like it's a 12.
Hit.
Okay, and then the damage on that one's coming. Come on. My sheet's not responding as well as it usually does here. There we go. Come on. Roll. Roll. If I yell at it, will it work? Yes. It worked. Okay, it's for 8 damage.
You slay that one.
Sorry, 11 damage. 11 damage.
Yeah, you smash that one. The one beside it looks scared. They're going to make their attacks. These 2 are down, so they move up on you. Whoops. And it looks like they all miss.
They all miss.
Yeah, biting at your ankles and shield.
Yeah, they hit my shield and maybe they hit my mace.
The mother, seeing the male fall. Let's see, how long is that? Was it shift that let you see how far it was? Doesn't matter. Just gonna run over here. Stop doing that. Okay. Here we go. What was that? 2 crits? Did you guys see that?
No. What is going on?
It was 2 crits in a row.
Yeah, it looks like it should be.
Oh, that's not good. That's really bad.
Uh-oh.
But it would take 3 off of that. So, 15. And 15 and 19. For 36.
Against who?
Against Dante.
No.
Oh,
It flies into a rage and charges across
Did
the
you say-
bridge and rolls 2 consecutive criticals.
The board.
I think it's 15 and 19, so it'd be 36. 34. 34. Are you still up?
wow.
34 points of damage.
Yeah. I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
He's still alive. He is muted though.
Yes, I'm still alive.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Wow.
You take 2 criticals as this thing goes to town on you. Sorry, dude. Vixen, make a death save, please. That's a pass.
18.
Dante, you are up.
Okay. Let me just look at the map. Yeah, I'm gonna strike back. The only way I know how. Okay, so Blade of the Wood is a 25.
Hit.
Okay, short sword is a 12. That probably misses.
12 is a miss.
Okay, so Blade of the Wood, 8 damage.
25 is not a crit.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you stab it into its side. Pip, can I get a death save from you, please?
Mm-hmm. 8. Not a 6.
That's your first fail.
Yep.
All right.
1 for 1.
The little velociraptors go. 11, 8, and 12. I think those all miss your AC. Right, Augie? So you're basically, your 2 friends are laying out on the ground, bitten and bleeding,
Yeah.
and you're sort of dodging and
Flicking
weaving,
off
and
these little mini.
yeah, they
bastards.
can't seem to get through your armor with their little bites,
Mhm.
but they're trying in pack tactics. It's
Is
your
it my turn?
It is, yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to get rid of these little flies. So the one, I guess, the close. Well, there's 3 of them on me. So the one to my left, I'll Sacred Flame, and then my talons will attack the other one. I do hear an echo too. Randy, can you?
Yeah, I'm hearing an echo on yours as well.
Fails on the Sacred
Okay,
Flame,
roll
so
five.
roll damage.
Okay. It's on its way. Looks like a 3.
Okay.
And then my spiritual weapon.
On the same guy.
On the next guy. Guy over. I guess the middle one. So that looks like it's an 18 for, what is that?
That's a hit,
5
and
hits.
5 damage. I think that one was already damaged. He goes down.
Yay.
All right, but here the now the mother goes again. Oh, Dante, your jab must have scared it. Its 2 swings this time are subpar, a 9 and a 6.
Nice.
Vixen, death save, please. That's your first fail. And Dante, you are up.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to attack.
Please do.
Okay, so the Blade of the Wood does I rolled a 20, so 26.
All right, so double damage on that one.
Okay, let's do that first.
Double damn.
Do I roll twice, or is it just whatever the first roll is?
You would be a die 6 plus. His Blade of the Woods would be a die 6 plus 1 plus your dex. So it'd be a die 6 plus 4, and then you'd roll another die 6 without the plus 4.
Got it. Okay, so the first one was a 7, and then I'll just roll a 1d6. Okay, so that's 10 on the short sword.
Nice.
Sorry, on the sorry, that was on the Blade of the Wood is at 10 damage.
Yep.
Short sword now. It totally misses. Okay, so it's all for nothing.
You land a crushing blow through its throat, basically, and then whiff with your other sword as it tries to take your head off with one of its claws. Pippin, can I get a death save from you, please?
Mm-hmm. 16.
That's
That
a
is
pass.
success.
How many passes have you gotten? Is that your
2
second?
passes, 1 failure.
All right. 2 little velociraptors.
Sitting in a tree. Trying to bite your face off.
An 18 and a 22 would hit.
Yes, they would. They finally got in.
Yeah,
So
they
3 and 2?
yeah, for 5 total.
Okay.
And now it's your turn on.
Only
fine.
children.
You're up, Augie.
Okay. So I see my friends are in trouble here. So I'm going to pause with this fight for a second. Just kind of move over to them and do a little healing. I'm going to spare the dying, which is a cantrip, on
It's also a bonus
both of
action
them.
for you
I think,
because of your
right?
grave. You can
Yeah,
do one bonus
It's
action.
both, so I can do both, right?
No, it's one bonus
Okay.
action.
Oh, it's one bonus action. Okay, great. So then in that case, but healing word wouldn't be a bonus action, right? Or
Healing word is a
no, it's
bonus
not.
action.
It is a bonus action.
But you could do
So-
cure light wounds, or I don't think you have moderate yet. But you could do cure light wounds on either of them, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I don't have cure light wounds on here. I have healing word.
Which is a bonus
and
action.
Spare the dying.
Mm-hmm.
And spare the dying, which is a bonus action.
It's also a
So
cantrip.
perhaps I should rethink my spell next long rest. It is also a cantrip. But I can't do 2 cantrips, 2 of the same cantrip, like as my action and bonus action, right? So fine. In that case, I will Sacred Flame one of them and then Spare the Dying on Vixen. So I'll Sacred Flame this one that's still next to me here.
Sure. Okay. No problem.
And then I'll Spare the Dying on Vixen. With Spare the Dying, I should get the automatic pull. I think it's, what is it, 4 dice?
No, Spare the Dying just stabilizes.
Oh, it just stabilizes. Right. Well,
Oops.
that's fine.
It gives you 1 HP, I'm pretty sure.
I think it just stabilizes you at 0 hit points.
Okay.
And it's within 20 feet. 30
So I don't
feet.
actually
It's
have
within
to roll
30 feet
that.
and is a bonus action for you. It fails on Sacred Flame. Roll the damage.
Cool.
All right. The mother goes for you again, Dante. Ooh, is that a nat 1? No. Must have been a 7. Does an 11 or a 16 hit you? Dante.
I hit it for 4 damage.
The one that was beside
16
you?
does.
That one dies.
Yay.
There's only one little one left. 16. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to roll that. Ignore that, but don't ignore this. 13 damage. It misses you with a bite, but sort of guesses your movements and gets you with one of its claws for 13 damage.
Okay, I'm out.
You drop. Vixen, you are stable.
Okay. If I'm stable, can I drink a healing potion?
I don't think you're conscious, though.
Okay, well, that was my question.
Yeah.
So I'm just stable.
Yes, you don't need to do a healing save.
don't need to?
Dante's down. Dante, you can do your first healing save. No, you're stable. You're not bleeding out
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
yeah, you're correct.
Healing save?
Sorry, a death save. Just roll a d20
Death
and get a
save.
10 or better.
Do it, Dante.
D20. $19.
All right, that's a pass. Pippin,
Alright,
another save, please.
So, here we go. This is gonna be it. Oh, frick.
Well, you've only had 1 failure.
Yeah, now it's 2 and 2.
Ooh.
The little guy misses you with a 14, which puts Augie at the up.
Okay. So I see that Pippin is having trouble. So I'm going to do Sacred Flame on the mom and Spare the Dying on Pippin.
Okay, sure.
So Sacred Flame is a 13 whiz save.
Passes.
Shoot. All right. And Spare the Dying on Pippin.
Okay, you sure you want to do Spare the Dying and not Healing Word?
Oh wait, I can do Healing Word. Oh my god, I'll do
Because
Healing Word.
I'm
Yes,
pretty
thank
sure
you,
that
thank you.
I'm pretty sure
Voice
that
of God,
because
thank you, Voice of God.
I'm pretty sure that because of your grave domain, you do full. You don't have to roll. You do full
I
heal
do full.
to her when they're
Yeah.
downed.
Yeah, so it's automatically. Actually, it says 6, but it shouldn't be. It should be a D4 plus 3. Should be 7.
It should be
It should
7.
have
Yeah.
7.
So 7 points of healing.
You come back with 7 points.
Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, the mother is going to turn and pounce with a claw attack and crits on Augie. That's awesome. Can you make a strength save, please?
Make them orphans, Augie.
Let's see how good that shield work is.
Oh, don't you have a shield? Did
I
you
do have a shield.
did you take a shield feat?
I didn't take a feat.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, make your strength save.
Okay. It's just straight strength?
Yeah, it's like a saving throw. You got D&D Beyond open.
Yeah, I'm just looking. It should just be my strength.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
I think they're at the top left.
I clicked it. I'm waiting for it to go.
Awesome.
So it looks like a 14?
You pass. Yep, that's the target number. However, you still take this
Good.
much damage.
Oh.
What?
You take 27 damage as it crits on that.
No.
It doesn't knock you prone, however.
But it does knock me out because at 27 damage, I'm dead. Like,
You drop. Pippin, you are up.
Yeah,
Vixen, you're
I'm
stable.
in death saves.
Dante, you can make a death saving throw. And Pippin, it's your go.
Okay.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I mean, not to feed the local birds.
4.
That's your first fail. Pip, you're up. You're up and awake.
So in this game, if I did Thunder Wave and it says a 15-foot cube, each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Is that against friendlies as well as foes?
Depending on where you're standing, but if you stood where Augie is, like if you stepped over Augie and then Thunder Wave, you would hit both of them and not your friends.
Okay, well, let's do that then. I'm right there. Yep. And we're going to try for this Thunder Wave, which is actually a Constitution saving throw of 13.
Con save? Okay, cool.
Yes. I'm going to cast this at second level.
The mother fails. And the baby.
The baby.
And the kid gets a nat 1. So 11 damage. Yeah, you step forward and play a discordant note on your lute. You play a lute? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
What's your instrument?
Loot.
Yeah, so you step forward and play a discordant note on your lute and chuck these guys 10 feet, I think, or is it 15 feet? They're corpses, I should say, away from you. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
They hit the ground sort of stunned and they don't get up.
Oh, geez, what do I do now? I'm kind of looking at all of them. I just kind of look up in the air and I scream, "Somebody help us, please!" And then I run to the worst looking one and cast a healing word on them.
You don't have to run to them, but you can healing word from where you are, probably. Dante, I think, looks the worst.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah,
so healing word
I'm a
on
little
Dante.
rough.
Yep. So you heal 5, Dante. You're at 5 hit points.
How many times can I do this is a question.
Sweet.
And I'm also going to do healing word both on Augie and on Marion.
Okay, if you have the slots for it, go for it.
I do. So Augie first and then Marion, and it seems like they're both the same. So
Yep.
7 points of healing to the two of them.
Everybody comes back to 7 health. As you're sort of walking around saying heal to everybody, and their eyes open. How does that go again, Pip? What does that sound like?
Heal.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. People start opening their eyes and rousing. It seems that
I thought you were all dead.
Vixen missed the whole thing. You guys are sort of surrounded by these the corpses of these strange bird-like reptiles.
Thank you, Pippin.
And you hear sort of an annoying laugh from up on a tree branch.
Oh, what in the God's name is that?
Can everybody make wisdom saves, please?
$13.
Mm-hmm.
9.
14.
And Pan?
18.
So Dante, Augie, and Pippin see a brightly colored, a bright beak with 3 multicolors. A bird folk with these long, sort of colorful wings, blue colorful wings, with its wings crossed over itself. Looks like a toucan. Looking down at you. However, you, Pandora, see something different. It's definitely a toucan skull that the person is wearing, and someone else's feathers taped or sort of tied to their arms. But the creature underneath the skull has bright orange fur and these strange hands and feet. Does not looks distinctly unbird folk. But the other 3 of you see a toucan. It looks down at you, sort of hugging its staff. New to the island, are you? Yes.
Well, I don't see what is so funny about this whole situation that you'd be sitting up there and laughing and not helping us when we were almost all dead.
What do you mean by this, imposter?
One sees true and the others see me as you.
Never mind what anyone sees. What do you mean by it?
Well, it's very kind of you to come and bring a free meal to the island. Yeah.
Okay, enough of this. We're in search of someone. Are you able to help us, or are you just going to laugh at us the entire time? Because I feel like I might as well take our conversation and civil dignities elsewhere if you're just going to be a jerk.
You come bringing a message? Come to kill old Lulu, did you? Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't. No, not here to kill anyone. We're sent by.
You float here on large wooden tree.
You can't mean to tell me you're not civilized enough to know what a boat is.
A witch?
A boat? Oh, you're the witch. Don't ask me which. You're the witch. I can tell you're a witch.
Name calling.
Look like a witch.
So soon. And hardly even introduced.
Yes.
Yet I know you. I saw you before.
Just speaking in riddles and trying to make us all mixed up. Do you know this Lulu or not?
It is Lulu you seek. And what business have you with Lulu? Friends you're not. I know all of Lulu's friends.
Friends of a friend, Sue. Sue sent us to find her.
She sits up on the branch. Ah, yes, assassins it is. Well, then I'm very happy that my pets almost ate you.
Your pets, are they?
No
Raised
longer.
them quite poorly in my killer.
My pets no longer. Now a meal for the island. Perhaps you too. But speak now. Why do you seek Lulu?
I turn to look at Augie. Yes,
Well, who might you be? I don't think we got your name.
That's
Since
true.
you know so much about us. What is your name?
Come, speak up. I know the one you were seeking. I can tell you where she is.
We're not here to kill Lulu. We don't want trouble with her. We actually need her help.
Help? Yes, with what?
Help, yes. Well, with a matter that's only for Lulu's ears.
Oh, well, Lulu has no ears. They're gone.
Yes, very well. But there are other ways to hear.
Well, if I can't help you, good luck. Tell Lulu your message. And she stands up on the branch and steps behind the bulk of the tree.
I'm truly beginning to believe that we shouldn't have come to this island.
Well, either
Yeah,
that
I
was
don't know.
Lulu or somebody posing as an imposter. Mighty fine pets she keeps.
Yes, a pack of primitive bird folk. Seems strange.
Did Sue mention anything about what Lulu looks like?
She did say that she was her cousin.
So, presumably we're looking for another hen. Okay, well, let's carry
another
on.
bird
Pheasant?
some kind.
Yes, well, as long as she doesn't come back with more of those things, anyway.
As you guys are collecting yourself, you hear like a ripping noise behind you, and with a strange black black-bladed dagger. The person you saw up in the tree is now across the river, across the bridge, hacking the head off the alpha velociraptor.
Oh, gods. Why are you doing that? I thought these were your pets.
She looks up as if she forgot you were there. Oh, trophies.
Well, you didn't kill them, I did.
Yes, but you're not going to take it.
No. Of course I wouldn't do that. That's barbaric.
See, I knew right away.
Knew what?
She continues cutting the head off.
She's a lunatic, plainly. I look at the group and I'm like, a loony.
Well, I wonder if any of these teeth might be valuable, actually. She might have a good point.
Once she's severed the
Now
head,
you gonna go ripping teeth out?
Once she's severed the head, she grabs it by the furs on the back of its head and sort of walks back across the bridge towards you guys, trailing blood.
Good God, this place is going to make me throw up. Kind of move out of her way.
She just sort of walks up to you and holds the head in one hand. Leans on her staff.
No, I don't want that.
She sort of
kind of like gently push it away.
She turns her bird head from side to side, and the colors on her beak glisten. Vixen, you watch her look at you through the skull on her head. The skin around her eyes is dark, and she seems to regard you with a strange intelligence.
I really would not. I don't want this. Just here you go.
Is she offering the head to us?
She doesn't seem to be. No, she's just sort of regarding all of you.
Well, this is awkward.
Can I try and charm person her? Is she a person?
You could definitely try.
Okay.
Does a 15 beat your DC? What's your spell save DC? Pan?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it.
What would be your proficiency bonus plus your charisma bonus? Plus 8?
Yeah, so it would be 15.
What is your charisma modifier?
If you're
Plus 5.
Plus 5 to charisma?
If you're on D&D and Beyond, it's under spells. It's on the top of the list
It's
of your
under
spells.
spells. Is that why I can't see it? I see.
Then it is 15.
Okay,
Yeah, it's at the
it's
top.
13.
13? Okay.
According to D&D Beyond, yeah.
All right. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
I would say to her anyway, do you mean to take us to this Lulu or not? Or stop wasting our time?
Yeah. I'll take you anywhere you like.
Well, then take us to this Lulu at once.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I've had enough of this.
And why seek you, Lulu? She sort of motions to follow and starts leading you past the fallen tree into the jungle.
Why was it again that we were trying to find Lulu? Just out of character, I can't remember.
I know that Sue
No,
said
Sue had
here,
sent
but I
us.
can't remember why.
Wonderful my
The
memory is.
Why?
Lulu, she said Lulu might have some work for us, I think, or some other things that she needed us to do if we were looking to.
I thought you guys were here because you ran into that.
We're persona.
You ran into
Contra.
that necromancer Drider, who
Oh,
was
yeah,
reanimating
that's right.
bird folk. You
Mhm.
came and told
Yeah.
Sue about it, and Sue suggested you speak with her cousin. She might have something that can help you.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there any harm?
It has been 3
like,
weeks.
to the group? Yeah. Is there any harm? I mean, really telling her what we're really there for? I mean, if she's going to kill us or whatever, she's just going to do it anyway. So.
I don't see any harm in it.
Yeah. We just relate the story to her, I guess.
Yeah. We can tell her, look, to be honest, we had a run-in with a Drider necromancer, and Sue suggested that Lulu would be the person to perhaps have something that would help. So we're here. We've made this long trip out. Because we know Sue and we know, we know that she has stood by her word so far, and we know that she knows a thing or two beyond what the average humble folk might know about driders.
Hmm. I do not understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Exactly, but Lulu would.
But be more specific. You want Lulu for this creature?
No, no, no. We would like to, uh, we would like to stop this creature from bringing back all of the dead and, well, eating all of us.
Oh, the dead. They walk again, do they?
Hmm.
And
This particular creature is definitely trying to make that so.
and how many and how many numbers would you say?
Well,
How many were there, I would imagine, within.
that's a good question, but we're not really sure.
She hands, as you guys are sort of walking along, she's like, it's like she's looking for something in the brush as you guys are talking. She walks over to Pip and hands her the dire velociraptor's head.
Oh,
It's still
I would end up holding this.
it's still dripping and gore and so on. As she walks away and sort of like brushes her hands off, goes over and collects a small flower. Yes, the Walking Dead, very dangerous, very dangerous. Doesn't your god know how to kill the undead? She sort of motions to Augie's shield,
Mm-hmm.
or the crest on her armor.
Killing the undead isn't, uh, you know, it isn't so much the problem. Uh, God Titan definitely has been of a help and guidance in this matter, but the necromancer spell, this woman turns into a spider to do this, and seems to be quite powerful. So I think we might need a little bit additional support beyond what I know is my humble beginnings as a cleric. I was not intending to fight uh, driders when I became a cleric, you understand. There's so much to learn.
I still do not understand this word. Creatures with spider bodies. Is that such a thing?
Yes.
We do not have them on the island. But the
No, it
Walking
appears to
Dead,
be some sort of spell.
the Walking Dead is definitely a problem. One that should be addressed. It has been some time, many moons, since the last time they walked. Sue was right to send you here in search of Lulu. Lulu knows where you can get what you seek.
Excellent.
By any chance, do you happen to be Lulu? I feel like you may be this person.
Lulu may be wherever Lulu chooses to be.
Well, by any chance, does she choose to take this raptor head from me again? Here, please. That's too heavy.
She pats you on the side of the face with one of her sort of blood-stained hands, and says, "Oh no, no."
Right. Okay. I just kind of tuck it under my arm and continue to waddle after everyone. Right.
She leads you
All in the
guys.
name of the cause.
She leads you guys to a sort of a look-off, a bit of a ridge here, looking down into a sort of an odd valley. But you get a decent idea of the lay of the land. She motions sort of to the west side of the island. The Kuo-toa are unhappy. They pledge war against the Grung. The Kuo-toa
What?
have a heart of ice. They are cold-blooded and care not for the fire who lives in the mountain. She motions to the eastern sort of part of the island. The Grung are reclusive, but wise. They carry a tool, one that can shard glass without breaking it. This is what you seek. You seek the dragon glass in the mountain. You will need both the heart of ice and the tool to collect this. Or the heart of the mountain will consume you. She takes the dagger out of her belt and sort of waves it around in front of your face. See? See the dragon glass?
Yes, I
Dragon
see
glass
it.
you speak of.
She appears to have a dagger made of obsidian. The hilt
Oh,
is
it's quite lovely.
May I
the hilt is
May I
wrapped
inspect
with
it?
reeds and some sort of sinew.
Cool. May I inspect the blade?
She holds the point at you.
I'm going to very carefully look at the blade.
Uh,
This
black,
is beautiful craftsmanship.
a black stone, perhaps. Very shiny and glossy onyx black. It looks as if someone has chipped the edges into a blade. You can see, though, however,
Beautiful craftsmanship.
it looks very delicate.
So how does this dragon glass help with what we need to obtain in the heart of the mountain? Is this something that can cut through? It looks very delicate. Would it break?
Yes, to collect it with steel or iron is to shatter the glass. You need the tool that the Grung have. It is a very special axe.
So where can we find this ground?
She motions to the eastern part of the island. They are reclusive, but wise. Be careful of their colorful hides. The very touch is poison. Death sometimes.
Are they particularly confrontational?
They are very
erratic.
protective of their secrets.
I think we may have met some Grung. Are they swamp folk?
I know not of this tribe. I am of the island.
Of course, of course. Very well. Well, we should begin. We should begin our journey. There's much to do and little time.
The Koatoa.
Well, are they going to? My apologies.
The Koatoa are cold-blooded
Adam.
and possess a heart of ice. If you wish to cross the lava flows, you will need this in your possession.
And where do we find the Koatoa?
She motions to the western part of the island. They are a warlike people, wish to crush the Grung.
Okay. So there's some kind of island war happening. Yes. Okay. Wonderful.
She sort of looks wistfully down into the valley. She says, I know of something like the creature you speak of. It dwells in a cave in the valley. Many adventurers came seeking its venom sac, a very deadly poison. Many adventurers never returned from the valley.
It seems though on this island there's many poisonous and venomous. Oh, it's very unsettling when you do that. I think we might have to talk together for a moment while we figure out what to do. Do you mind giving us just a moment of privacy? Whoever you are.
Oh, yes, of course. She comes over and she scoops up she grabs the skull from or the head from
Thank God.
your hands
Yes.
and
Here you are.
leaves you with a couple of gory hands. And she sort of nods and just like starts wandering off.
And I turn to the group. Oh, okay. All right. What are we getting ourselves into here? I mean, there's a lot more going on than I expected to ever take on in my life. I don't island wars and venomous creatures and undead things. I mean, it just seems a little bit overwhelming.
Sounds like fun to me.
Oh, right.
Seems we're sent here for a reason.
Pippin, as a bard, you need these adventures to write great songs. If you don't live, you'll never write.
Well, you do have a wonderful point, but I was hoping a lot of them might be like from nobles. You know, you go to a fabulous party and you write about all the silly stuff they get onto there. I didn't think I'd be risking my neck.
Your friends. You saved your friends when we were down from these terrible bird-like beasts.
Yes, well, I mean, what can one do when these... It's true, I was really, I was quite confused. I really honestly thought they might want to hold a decent conversation, but I was quite wrong. So what do you all make of this situation then? What would you like to do?
If we'd like to catch the big ship back, we have to be back before they leave. So we should move quickly and swiftly. Otherwise, we'll be trying to create a ship out of the trees in this jungle.
The island itself is not huge. It is dense. The foliage is dense, and travel, I mean, other than moving with Dante and so on, travel is slower than average. From your sort of vantage point here on the hill, you can sort of make out what looks like smoke rising, and you can definitely hear the drums from here on the west side of the island. On the east side, where she was pointing out, there's a lot more trees than on the west side. The west side seems to have larger patches without trees, more hilly. And then on the northern side of the island is basically that massive volcano, sort of in the middle of everything.
Okay, well, let's go. Should we go east or west first?
Okay, before we embroil ourselves in any more adventuring, all of us are quite at the end of our ropes, I would assume. I mean, I'm not doing the best. I'm a little bit in pain.
Well, perhaps we should do a little healing. I don't think we have time for rest. We do have.
Here's what I might suggest. What if we come back, put a pin in this, come back in the next couple of days? I mean, I don't think two secluded island tribes are going to be going anywhere anytime soon. I'm not really sure how much of a rush we're in to collect this object that we need. I don't even know if that was Lulu, to be honest.
To the mainland. Do you mean to go back to the mainland, or just to take perhaps a short meal break?
Well, I mean, if we're going to be going to a war tribe and a secretive tribe, maybe we need more than just what's in our packs for a day trip. Can't quite see this going smoothly enough to reach the ferry home, but that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm willing to try, but I'm not quite willing to die.
Perhaps we should rest and do some healing and head on towards the grove. The bird lady said that they were less aggressive. Perhaps we start with them. Perhaps we start with them before moving on to the more warlike.
I think the warring ones, I don't think they'll be aggressive toward us. They just want to crush the grung, from what she said.
And what say you, Ante? Take a vote, I suppose, where we're supposed to be headed.
I just think if we're carrying a grung weapon, they could turn aggressive toward us. Whereas if we go to them first, perhaps they will not.
Yes,
Good idea. Sure.
I would vote to go to the grung first.
Sounds good to me.
After taking a rest and doing what healing we can. I mean, I agree with Pippin's point. We shouldn't go in so battered up as we are. Perhaps a break would be a good idea before we proceed on. We want to have our wits about us when we meet them.
Yeah, that is a good point. I'm feeling pretty rough, and
Do
a
we have
rest would be
time?
helpful.
Do we have time to set up camp?
It's
Or to take a little...
it's almost midday. You guys traveled part of the morning, moving inland and so on, before you came across the river with the those little buggers. So if you took a long rest, I mean, you could take a short rest and use your hit dice, if you like, unless you wanted to spend 8 hours resting.
Well, if we spent 8 hours resting, we'd miss our ship back.
Well, 8 hours would only put you at night. You'd still probably be able to reach the wherevers.
We have 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said they were going to be stopped for 2 days from when we left, at least. We outfit the ship.
I thought that was only 12. I was only thinking 24 hours. For some reason, 2 days is much better.
We could.
Yeah,
we
they
could
said
take a
2
short
days.
Rest.
Well, perhaps we take a short rest, have something to eat.
Mend our wounds.
Yes, and then continue on.
I've set the new Roll20 link in the Discord server, guys.
The new one.
Okay.
For the
Are
next.
we moving over to that one?
The next.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Just going to Discord on.
Are we moving over to that lake now?
I mean, eventually. But you can join it.
He'll tell us when.
You can join it so that I can add you, add your control of the mini.
Yeah, I'm joining it now.
Yeah.
Or can I just do that anyway?
You can just one moment.
Yep, I'm in.
Awesome. Anyway, you guys sit down to rest. The volcano is almost constantly, or like regularly billowing out smoke as you guys sort of sit on this rise and regard the area, sort of talking over which way you might go first, what you think you want to check out. What is the general consensus? Grung first?
Well, I mean, Augie did have a point that if we go with some kind of grung tool to the Krakatoa, they might be a little bit more hostile towards us if they think we're sympathizers. I don't really like the idea of going straight to a volcano either.
Well, the Krakatoa are to the west, not in the volcano.
Mhm.
So, and the grung are to the east, right? So
Yeah.
we could easily go see both. We need to go see both of them before we head into the volcano. We'll need this heart of ice from the Krakatoa and the weapon from the grung. So,
Tool.
if you really want to go see the grung first, fine. Let's.
We still have that pocket dimension thingy, don't we? Did we have something like that?
The black
Cat,
hole.
you got an echo. from roll 20.
Yes, you still have a black hole.
Well, if we're able
We
to
do.
So we can
just hide.
conceal
Tool.
the weapon in there. No
Yes,
reason they
we
should
could.
suspect it.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
So to the grung then, after a nice rest, camp out for 8 hours and then go, or short rest, or
Well, why don't we take a short rest so that we're going there in daylight and not sneaking up on them at night?
yes, excellent plan. I'll start collecting some firewood then, but not without. I'll be within earshot and eye shot. Don't let any raptors
I'll
get
go
me.
with you,
And I
Pippin.
kind of,
I'll go with
thank
you, Pippin.
oh, Mary, you're so sweet. Let's go together then.
Yes, well, I think we should stay in groups of 2 at the very least. Who knows what else is in these woods?
You know, I don't know anything about woods and things like that, so kind of chat with Marion as we walk around
walk
the
around and pick up
campsite
firewood.
perimeter.
I do. Don't worry. I'm paying attention to everything.
So, you guys are taking a short rest or a long rest?
Short.
Okay, you can spend hit dice now if you'd like to heal.
Short rest, short rest.
I think you have hit dice equal to your level. And you can choose how many you'd like to spend.
Okay.
I think D&D Beyond does this for me.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Didn't.
Yeah, I'm clicking on short rest.
Just reset some of my. Nope, didn't do anything actually. Why are you working for me?
It says roll hit dice.
There it is. You're right.
Yeah, roll hit dice.
Yeah. It's rolling. 1.
Well, you can spend more than one hit die.
Yep, I got the same thing.
Okay.
Somebody's got an echo. I think it's you two.
All red.
Oh, something's. It's Chrome again. It's working too hard. All right. Did you guys do all your rolls?
Yes. I got 15 hit points.
Yeah, I got a 16.
Cool. And you guys set out east, correct?
Towards the grung.
It's almost nightfall by the time you guys are making your way down the hill in an easterly direction. You can see sort of here from the lay of the land that what she was talking about was seems to be right, that there's a depression in the valley. Almost like there was an earthquake or something like that. The trees all bend in at odd angles, heading further and further down towards this central area. You guys make your way through the trees, and after a while you can sort of pick out through the canopy a large structure made out of stone. Which as soon as Chrome comes back online, I will be able to do something with. As you're moving closer to that, you begin to get the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, here we go again. Anybody else getting an uneasy feeling on their back? Kind of nervously, like, looking all around.
Everybody can make perception test that they like?
Perception?
Yes, please.
13.
That's an 18 for me.
Give me 1 second. It's gonna reload for me.
Yep.
How do I do my hit dice though? Like,
Are you on D&D Beyond?
yeah.
I think it's as simple as clicking on it.
So if you click on short rest up at the top where your name shows up, it'll come up a sidebar that goes on about short rest. It says recover, reset maximum HP, and then it'll say see a little the beyond roll
Yeah,
D20.
right.
Right next to it says roll hit
Yeah.
die. Click that, and then it's gonna pop up in roll 20. Should anyway.
Okay, I don't have that as an option.
Do you have take short rest as an option?
Yeah, I'm in that.
So click that. Okay.
Hit.
Do you see?
I'll also say
if
like
you moved over to this roll. Sorry, if you moved over to roll the new link, you'll have to refresh your D&D and Beyond sheet so that it connects with the new Roll20 campaign page.
Try that.
And if not, you can always roll your hit die manually on roll 20. It should tell you like sorcerer.
Yeah.
Like mine says 1d8 plus 1. If you can't get it to work, just do it
so
on
I
roll
can
20.
just roll that like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll refresh.
You don't have the if you don't have the
it's
phone thing, because I know you're on tablet or whatever. It might be different.
This is high quality content, gotta say.
We'll teach you how to use roll 20.
With D&D Beyond. It's actually really beautiful. It works really great.
It does actually.
When it works. Yeah, when it works really well.
I agree. It's pretty nice.
Super handy. Even roll 20 and it's dice. It's 3D dice and pretty cool too.
I like the 3D dice, but mine jank out so bad. Like if I roll them, it takes forever to complete the roll, and I'm just like, oh, I can't deal with this. Hey, 8.
Okay, so I've got 8. So that puts me
Points of
back up to
healing.
8 hit points.
If you were at 1 hit point, it should put you at 9. Or
Yeah,
if you were
well,
at 0.
I was at nothing basically.
If you were at nothing,
So,
then you should have. I think you should have been unconscious the entire time, wouldn't it be? Are you conscious when you're at 0 hit points? I feel like it should be. You would have been unconscious.
You are not conscious at 0.
So I guess
she was at 0 before because I stabilized her and then you healed her.
You stabilized me.
I stabilized you to 0 and then Pippin, you healed her for 4 or something like that.
I think it was.
I don't think you have
7.
to heal negative damage. I think if you're below 0 and you take any healing, it's all positive.
Okay. Alright.
So she should be higher than just 8 then.
Yeah. So if you healed me for 7 and I have 8, then I'm good. I'm at 15.
You're good? Okay.
Done. Yeah. Well, I'm at 15. I'm better than nothing. Oh, there's my pen.
Much better.
So the rest of you sort of get this odd feeling of being watched, but Augie, you can see what looks like shapes moving through the jungle. They're keeping pace with you. They appear to be on both sides.
Augie, do you see anything out there, dear? You seem quite interested in what's going on around you. Being so quiet is quite discerning for me. I'm really quite scared.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I must have been using my internal voice. Guys, we have company. There are some shapes. Maybe they're the the people we're about to go see, but they're around us on both sides in the trees.
Oh, they don't look like primitive bird people by any chance. Look,
Should we call out?
is it gonna hurt anything? It seems like they already know we're here.
Might as well announce
Kind of
ourselves.
stop in the middle of the
Okay.
path, kind of huddle up towards Marion.
You
Hello,
guys stop.
friends.
You call out to the figures. They move back out of visual range. You see leaves and branches shift, but no people emerge. You hear a mixture of rivets,
Rivets?
like the sound of frogs chirping back and forth on either side of you. It sort of echoes, and then you hear it further off, closer towards the structure.
Oh. Does anybody speak frog?
No, the closest that I could do is I don't speak frog. They had a translator last time at that party at the mayor's house.
Oh,
Mm.
yes, you're right. There was frog people there,
I
wasn't
mean,
there?
I don't think they speak Orin. I can try calling out in Orin.
I mean,
don't know
anything
that
is
they'll
better
speak
than nothing.
Orin.
Might as well try everything.
I'll try. Hello, we're friends. I'll put my hands up. Hello. Looking to speak to someone. Not going to attack anyone.
You're sort of talking out to the branches on your sides, looking out, trying to catch a glimpse of anyone. When a little red figure, black spots, big black eyes on the sides of his face, just steps out of the trees in between you guys and the structure in the distance.
Oh,
He has
hello.
he has a small pack sort of over both of his shoulders. It appears to be made out of something's hide. It actually looks like fish scales. And in one hand, he has a crude spear with that same sort of shiny onyx obsidian tip. He's not brandishing the spear; he just has it in one hand. But as he stands there, he just sort of looks at the four of you.
Kind of make a little flourishy bow. Good day, good sir. How are you?
He looks you up and down sort of suspiciously, and then turns and starts. It takes like 3 or 4 steps towards the structure, and then looks back at the four of you.
Kind of point to myself.
We would like
Is it okay? Can we come?
I'll be like,
Alright.
shall
Can I take
we
a step
follow
forward?
you?
You guys take turns speaking loudly and slowly at him. He takes a few more steps away from you towards the structure, and then looks back over his shoulder at you.
I start following him
Thank you.
slowly.
Yes, I think that's what he wants. Let's
Yeah, I
going
start
to start
following
moving
him
up
slowly.
He
I'll
sort
keep
of
a bit of a
Guy-
distance.
he leads you
Where
through
is he? I can't see him on the...
he leads you through the trees to a sort of a clearing. The figures in the underbrush on the sides of you seem to follow, but do not reveal themselves. As you reach the edge of the clearing, he steps into the brush and out of sight.
Are we supposed to follow you? I suppose you're not going to say anything.
You guys step out of the trees, and ahead of you is a large stone structure. You can see that there's an outer wall built into the edge of a hill, and then a smaller structure off to the right, a standing stone gazebo, and a long set of stairs that sort of lead up the side of the hill to a large raised area, a peak, if you will, in sort of a South American style temple pyramid, if you will. Four green skinned grung stand on the stairs ahead of you. A yellow one stands at the bottom of those steps, and then seated upon a carved stone seat is a wizened old red grung. The four green closest to you regard you with some hostility.
We come in peace. You mean no harm?
Make a
I'm gonna just take my.
Make a persuasion check. Persuasion, please.
Persuasion. I'm also gonna lay my weapons down at my feet.
Okay, you take your weapons off and lay them on the ground. That, coupled with your soothing motion, actions and voice, the four green grung look more suspicious than hostile.
Thank you for welcoming us to your lovely abode. May we approach? Everybody else put your stuff down. You kind of look at the rest of them. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
Feel free to approach Pip. You should have control of your token.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right to the base of the stairs then.
You walk up to the base of the stairs. As you get closer, you can hear the yellow one, sort of in the middle, is clicking and chirping at the red one on the wizened old red grung on the carved stone throne. You can see that the red one doesn't appear to be able to see you even as close as at the bottom of the stairs. And he's listening to the clicks and chirps of the yellow one with some interest. And he raises one hand and motions you forward.
Yes, here I come, and I continue up to the first set of.
I'll put my
guards.
hands up and sort of follow like a ways behind her, but not completely behind her. I'll go to the bottom of the stairs and keep watching.
That's fine.
But I'll hold my hands up.
Augie and Dante, you both get the feeling that there are, the feeling of movement through the trees behind you, but you don't see anybody, and no hostile action taken. Pip, as you reach those first set of guards, they both bring their spears up, but a chirp from the yellow one, they sort of step aside and step back.
I give
Up
each
close,
of them like a subtle nod.
Up close, they
thank you.
They have black markings on their little bodies and stand only a little bit taller than you, perhaps. As they regard you, you don't see any pupil in those shiny black eyes, and they have this pastel green-colored skin. Feel free to continue.
Quite lovely, actually. I continue to the second set of grung guards.
As you reach that step, the two grung actually cross their spears in front of you. The yellow one looks at you and clicks and chirps at the red one. You see the two green ones look hesitantly, but they remove the spears. The red one motions for you.
Again, I kind of nod and thank you.
Vixen, as you reach those first two, they cross their spears in front of you and don't let you continue.
No, I won't. I'll let Pippin go on, but I'm watching. We mean you no harm.
The red one waves you forward, Pip.
I come to the base of the stairs.
With a
hello.
With a frog in his throat, He speaks in sort of accented bird folk. What brings strangers to the island?
Well, thank you for your lovely welcoming party. Felt quite taken care of in the woods there. I wish to just give you my respects, good sir. We come on a mission that involves us off of this island in regards to possible attacks of the undead threatening my folk.
As you're
I
speaking,
say questioningly.
the yellow one beside you clicks and chirps and croaks to the red one, who sort of nods slowly. Not in league with the Kotoa, then. Not the first mercenaries who come upon our lands.
Oh no. We have not run into any other people on this island except for one lone maniac. You are the first people we have come across. We don't know much of the race that abides here.
What is lunatic?
Hermit maybe. Lone witch-like woman. Possibly man, I'm not sure.
He sits up in his seat, and you see the other grung at the mention of the word witch. The other grung sort of bristle for a moment.
Oh dear, I didn't mean to say witch like that.
What business have you with the sea witch? Lulu the old one. Lulu the imposter.
Oh, no business. Where we're from, where we're under siege of the undead, we were told by one of our village elders that we should come seeking aid, and we just happened to run into that person who might have told us a little bit about you. Not exactly lying, but I'm not exactly telling the truth.
Then a deception check. He sort of nods along with you. The dead have
I
not
hope you
come.
don't feel that I'm being too forward, but
The dead have not come in many a lifetime. When they came before last, the tales of our elders speak of a darkness which covered the land. You were on the side of death? Or on the side of life?
Life, for everyone. I think everyone deserves to have a good life, jolly, and play music and have drinks and stuff. I'd rather not be anything with death. No death. No, thank you.
We shall see. He says something. He croaks and clicks and snaps his fingers at the yellow one, who nods and steps forward and pulls his shirt open and sort of like turns his head to the side.
Oh,
The old one says.
you work out.
The old one says, "Place your hand upon his chest. We shall see what is truth and what is lies."
That's very okay. Well, here I go. I reach out and touch my little clawed hand to his chest.
As your hand touches his skin, you don't feel anything for a moment. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Save. 17.
You feel almost like a metallic taste in the back of your mouth, and the light suddenly seems brighter. But that seems to be all of the effects.
Wow, he's quite firm.
The sun suddenly feels very hot. The old one sort of regards you with one eye for a while, and then nods. Why have you come?
Come seeking aid, a possible tool to help defeat the undead.
Ah, they seek the axe. And what would you give us for this axe?
What exactly do the
Would you seek in return?
Yes, what kind of things do you like here?
The Koatoa threaten our people. They seek to steal from us, to feed upon us. A new god they worship. A new god of death.
That doesn't sound good. You want help with them?
There is another way.
I'm willing to explore all options with you.
The broodmother holds an item of great value. Bring this to me. I will give you the tool.
Brood mother, you say?
The broodmother
I get a
resides
physical description.
beneath the valley floor.
Oh, I think I have an idea of what that is. Well, I suppose that is doable. I have to talk with my team. We are specialists. It might take us a little longer, or no, not longer, I should say. It might take us some time. It would be really great if you could give us some food, possible weapons, or magical items if you have any lying around that could help with this brood mother, and we'll definitely figure out how to do the trick for you.
We cannot interfere with the broodmother. A pact has been made. The words have been spoken. But you
I see.
You can descend into her lair, destroy her young, and return the item that is missing.
Yes.
May I ask, is this brood mother like a bird but with teeth and sharp claws?
You speak of the raptors.
Is that what they are? They seem, yeah, they seem to really mean.
Fearsome creatures. There is but one pack on the island. Many young.
One. Are they good for you? Bad for you? Like, did you like them at all?
They will devour anyone. Anything.
Is that bad for you? Because if that's bad, then I think we've taken care of that particular problem.
With grung matters, one life costs one life.
Then they're all fine. Unless that's not what you're into. I mean, I don't really get it. I'm not very good at riddles. About your brood mother problem, we'll definitely deal with it. And I start, like, backing away.
You start backing down the stairs. Then it is agreed. The item for the broodmother.
Yes. Do I have to bring back, like, a head or something? I've done this. Anyway, yeah, I'll bring it back. I'll bring back the head of the broodmother for you.
You just sort of like, you're starting to feel a little peaked. As you make your way back down the stairs, just sort of like muttering to the old grung. Oh yeah, no, I'll get it. I'll totally get it. As you're just sort of like backing down the stairs, you're really sweating at this point.
Like really hot in here or something? Like I know it's a jungle, but jeez. Mary, can you I'm just gonna step around you if you don't mind. And I start like quickly walking back to Augie and Dante.
You make your way back down the steps.
It's lovely speaking with you today.
This might be a reasonable place to wrap before we get into anything else. It's almost it's been almost 3 hours now. I think we started a little late.
Yeah, we're 9:45.
I think so.
Okay. So, word from the grung.
Nice.
Anything anybody wants to do before we wrap?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
Awesome. I guess when we return, you guys will hunt down the broodmother, whoever she may be.
Broodmother, we're coming for you.
Great, exciting times ahead.
Awesome. Okay.
Mhm.
Good game. Thanks everybody for watching. Anybody who might have tuned in, and we'll see you guys all next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.